Hey, Mike.
Hey, what's up, man?
Another Friday, another Hot Butcher beer, a cold Hot Butcher beer.
Yep.
I'm still on the fence if I think this is a thing or not. A cold IPA.
What is it? Is it like
It's not. I don't think it's ferment. No, it is fermented cold. It's stored cold and it's dry hopped cold. And the funny thing is, Treehouse just started doing it too. So I can't wait for all their fans to start being like, Treehouse did it first. But yeah, it's just an IPA that's like it's hopped cold, fermented cold. I don't know. The last one we had was fine. I don't know if I still got. Yeah. What
is he using? Like lager yeast or something?
I don't know. If we were smart, we would have actually did our homework.
But I mean, I don't care. I just want to drink it. Like if it tastes good, it tastes good. You know?
Cold fermented IPA. Fermented at colder temperatures. But yeah, it's not. It's still using ale yeast.
Yeah, but ale yeast can. I mean, isn't it only live at certain temperatures?
Colder temperatures,
but not quite lager temperatures.
I guess so.
Okay, that doesn't matter. I just want to taste it.
Anyways, let's open it. Speaking of tasting it, this is courtesy of Hot Butcher for the World. As always, thank you. I always have to double check on the back of the can to make sure it's not like a collab because they have like so many different collabs. This one's called Cold Pizza. It's got a little pizza dude. Looks like a deep dish slice, possibly. All
right.
I can see through it. What is this?
I was waiting for you to cry on camera.
Hold on, let me get some flour. Yeah, it's gorgeous.
Like you can just see the carbonation coming right off the nucleation at the bottom of this glass.
Like I don't think I've ever seen this nucleation hop. I've drank out of this glass many times, but this is the beer that showcases it.
Yeah.
Or has showcased it the most out of all of them. Like that is just, I can't get it on camera, but yours may show up. But yeah, yours is definitely more in line with them. This beer is absolutely gorgeous. Oh yeah. I can see right through it. Oh man, I'm excited.
Yeah, I mean it looks like beer. You know what I mean? That when they pour beer on TV on a TV show, this is what beer looks like.
Exactly.
So, want to get a nose?
Yeah. Ooh, I like that.
I mean that is nice. That is.
It reminds me of something.
Yeah, it's. It reminds me of the fact that I was just drinking a pineapple spindrift. It smells a lot like pineapple.
Yeah, it's like dank resiny pineapple.
Yeah. Yeah, it's got some citrus in there, like orange tangerine, but it is mostly pineapple. It is like pineapple up the wazoo. What happened to this again?
Citra and Vic Secret.
Interesting.
So. Yeah, it smells pineapple, like it's pininess too. There's like that, and it's like got that dankness. This is definitely I would have to imagine from the nose in the vein of a West Coast IPA. It smells the part. It has that malty backbone too. Yeah, let's see.
Cheers, sir.
Cheers.
Not quite West Coast, but it's something.
Yeah. Given the nose, I was expecting a little bit more oomph. Bruce. He's like, I'm not looking at you right now.
I'm playing this game. He's mad at me because I'm not giving him attention. Right, puppy?
That was awesome.
I came through great assault on the camera. Hey, buddy.
That's amazing.
Boy. Yeah, so this is really good. It is definitely different, but I'm like, it's kind of I actually got more excited with that sip than I was before. Weirdly, because it's not something I'm quite used to.
Did you lose me?
Yes.
Oh, Jesus. Hold on. I'm still here. Keep talking.
I mean, sure, I guess. I mean, this is really good. It has a nice amount of Sean, let's just cut this.
Yeah. Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, and cut this purchase too.
Yeah.
What, he just shut off on you?
I don't know what to do. But I'm going to switch stuff up before the next review. Let's just finish this one.
Okay.
I don't want to have to re-jigger everything while we're in the middle of this one.
Okay, so technical difficulties.
Yeah. We're back. As you saw, I blacked out, which I tend to do when I drink a lot of beer. But in this case, it was the GoPro, which is most likely going back. I already have the return label. It's just give me nothing but issues.
And right before this, right before we started this video, he was toying with the idea of keeping it. I think this just sealed it.
Like 2 days ago, I'm talking to both Matt and Mike in two separate conversations. Like, yep, I'm gonna return it. I'm like, this thing is giving me so many issues. And like yesterday, I'm like, well, let me play with it a little bit more. And then I'm telling Mike, I'm like, oh, I did this, and this, and there's a bunch of settings and stuff like that. So I think maybe I'm gonna keep it now. And then this happens. So, I'm packing it up tonight or tomorrow. But we're gonna get through this review with it, and then back to the old school camera. So. I have many thoughts on this. I cut you off actually because my camera cut you off.
But I'm more interested in what you have to say.
I loved the nose. I love that it was so pineapple juicy, had that piney resinous. On the flavor, I do like it. It is a good beer. I think I was expecting a little bit more oomph. I think I would have preferred this beer in maybe up the ABV a bit, maybe double IPA territory, maybe go from 6 to 7 or 7.5 to give that a little bit more backbone. And that's not knocking the beer itself. I understand it's just a single IPA, right? They didn't brew it to make it a bigger version of it. But I think for me, it would work better as a bigger version. Going on the beer itself as just a single IPA, it is very well balanced. It drinks extremely light. It's extremely refreshing. But for me, I think I just wanted a little bit more oomph on the backbone.
For me, I'm way into it. I like the light, subtle fruitiness. I like the light on the palate, which is sort of becoming more my bag anyway. Lately, I'm getting less enamored with the in general kind of overpowered beers. Like I'm liking the light, the crisp, the more balanced kind of thing. And this one, to me, it has some elements of like it has a nice present bitterness. It's not like harsh, not really, but it has a nice finish. It's nice and bitter. It has a floral, kind of a hoppy, kind of pineapple-y thing going that I really like. I got a little bit of almost like a light candied fruit that I like. It's like some tropical stuff. I'm really into this beer.
No, that's
like it's really working for me. Like I'm way into this.
That's awesome. But no, and that's not that I'm knocking it. Like I agree with everything you say there, but it's more. It could just be me when I have West Coast IPAs lately, like that style. I realize I miss them, and I want that flavor intensified because I miss them. You know what I mean? Like, but like you said, where you're going for more of those balanced kind of balanced flavors, because like the way we're both kind of going more towards like lagers and stuff lately. Which, when it comes to this type of beer, though, I think that's where I'm like, if I'm going for this type of beer, I want it to be kind of a little bit amplified because I'm still going towards the lagers and those like more lesser, bolder flavors. But when it does come to something like this, I prefer it to be kind of more in my face, I guess. So maybe it's just maybe if you gave me this beer 3 weeks ago or a year ago, I'd be 100% on board with you. But it's not a bad beer by any means. It's definitely a great beer for what it is. But for me, I would be interested to see if they made a double cold pizza one day.
Make some cold deep dish pizza.
Ooh, yes. Or cold deeper dish pizza.
Interesting.
But anyways,
that's how you do it. Yeah, like for me, like I think what I'm really enjoying about this is it doesn't really taste like an IPA I've had either before or lately. It does have a different kind of a profile. I mean, I'm almost getting subtle hints of like almost herbaceousness, like maybe like mint or something. It's very subtle.
Well, actually, let's see what the back says.
Oh.
Orange zest, juicy pineapple, dried mango.
It's a candied fruit thing or something, right?
Orange the zestiness for sure. I can see the zestiness. I got like there's like a pithiness, like maybe orange pith. Yeah. It's not grapefruit pith. It's not super bitter, but the pineapple is there.
No, pineapple's there for sure. That's like the big one for sure.
Yeah. And we've been saying that since the beginning of the video. Yeah. Down in the comments, if you've had Hop Butcher's cold pizza there, cold India Pale Ale, hopped with Citra and Vic Secret, and come on, artwork by Dan Jetson. This is just some awesome stuff. Like,
yeah, I'm such a like I'm a huge mark of this for this guy. I really like his stuff.
Yeah, just his style in general is awesome. Like, it's the type of stuff that I would love to just like wallpaper my wall with just art of that. It'd be
yeah,
awesome.
You know, maybe I'll get some for my bar because I'm really into this stuff.
I was thinking what would be cool, and I don't know if he offers it, or maybe you can ask if he can do a special print. Like, I know a lot of the prints are just, do I have anything here that looks like the size of it? Well, I guess they're kind of the size of the Spider-Man thing. You know the size of that. Yeah. You have, like, I think they're that size or maybe a little bit bigger, but it would be cool if you could get like one thing maybe that big or bigger, and then have like blocks inside it. So have multiple, you know what I mean? Like have multiple labels. Yeah. And that way you can like hang up a couple. Like I think that would be the ideal way to have it. Like you could pick and choose which ones you want. And they just get printed. I don't know, however the sizes are, like 4x6 or whatever on a certain piece. Yeah, that's my 2 cents. So if Dan Jetsa, if you're watching, that's my idea. And I'm redoing my basement, so I'm going to be in the need of more art. So it's going to be good. But yeah. Thank you everybody for watching. Thank you Hop Butcher for sending this. Let us know in the comments what you think of this beer, what you think of Hop Butcher in general. Deep dish, New York, Detroit style pizza. What's your favorite type of pizza? Let's start some controversy in the comments. And nerdsense.net, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, if those are your things. I'm Mike. I'm Sean. That's Mike. And this is Nerdsense. Cheers.